Ahoy! Today's video is about a dungeon recently introduced to Cabal Europe, Infinite Ordeal. It's not one of your regular dungeons, this one is special because, well, as the name says, it's infinite. You cannot actually finish it. The point is, it's like a competition to see how far each player can get, but you get rewards just for participating. The entry item is sold by the dungeon entry NPC in Bloody Ice, and it costs some of the golden fruits you get from completing daily challenges, so it's worth keeping a few of them around. The entrance is similar to Legend Arena, as in you talk to an NPC, and it's actually close to it too. So the dungeon is quite easy. Stay alive and kill stuff. You gain score as you progress the dungeon, and you have 2 minutes to clear each room. If you succeed, you can go on. Every time you successfully clear a room, you get a pop-up window with some new buff. And believe me, you're going to need those buffs, because things get much more difficult very quickly. Sometimes, to spice things up, you get a debuff instead of a buff, but those are minor compared to how amazing the buffs themselves are. And if you cannot clear the room within 2 minutes, an awfully strong invincible boss spawns which will basically kill you with a couple of hits. But the good news is, if you can stay alive with your immortality buffs, you still have some time to clear the rest of the room, and if you do, you can go on. If you decide you've had enough, you can exit at the end of any room, but you can still go on until your character gets killed. Either way, the dungeon is ended and the rewards are sent to your inventory. The reward is a bunch of tokens which, similarly to Legend Arena, you can exchange for stuff at the entry NPC. Depending on the score you made inside the dungeon, you get a different number of tokens. But the main reason people do that is because of the other reward. This dungeon is a seasonal thing, so you've got like 2 weeks to enter, then 2 weeks during which you cannot enter. If you participate in the dungeon during the active season, then once that is over, you get a pretty cool buff to your whole account that is not removed upon death. That buff lasts until the beginning of the next active season. If you're strong enough, you can go for the ranking part too. You have 7 tries each season, and your highest score counts for the ranking. If you finish in the top 50, you get fancy titles that you can use until the next season begins. But I'm guessing if you have a chance at those titles, you aren't watching this video. Anyway, I think that's all there is to know about the Infinite Ordeal dungeon, but as usual, the comments are open for relevant questions. Ahoy!